There are two things that I was not prepared for and did not expect to experience during this pregnancy and my first pregnancy. Number one, and the most daunting to me, is carpal tunnel. Child, when I tell you I never even really heard about no carpal tunnel before I was pregnant, it's very specific for me. It only happens during the third trimester. As I said, this is my second pregnancy, and it's been the same with this baby boy too. It only came during the third trimester after about 8 months, mostly at night. It also happens when I'm trying to style my hair. And do you know how difficult that is? Being the hair girly that I am, I love doing things with my hair. Do you know how difficult it has been to like leave my hair alone and not do some braids in my hair? And so if you don't know what carpal tunnel is, it's like a tingling, numb, maybe pins and needles sensation in your fingers and your hand that occurs at the end of pregnancy, if it's pregnancy induced. What I have found that helps me with the carpal tunnel is wearing a wrist brace on both of my wrists at night. I used to wear them throughout the day as well once it got really bad with my first pregnancy, like during the 9th month of my pregnancy. I'm 8 months, almost 8.5. So I haven't really gotten to that point where I really need the wrist braces all the time, but I have started wearing them at night again. And it does help, not only at night, but when I'm holding my phone, if I'm typing. It just depends on certain things that I'm doing throughout the day that I keep my hands in a certain position throughout the day. It makes them very numb and tingly. But right after I gave birth, it pretty much went away. So other than me getting mother's thumb postpartum, okay? I'll have to talk about that in a different video. And the second thing is sciatica. Child, the pain I felt from sciatica. When I was about 8 to 9 months pregnant with my first baby, I used to get up from the bed in so much pain that I literally could not stand up straight. My husband used to have to get up. Every time I got up to go to the bathroom, almost every time, my husband had to get up with me, okay? Because I literally could not straighten my back to get up and go to the restroom. And maybe it was how I slept. That nerve would catch frequently throughout the day. And if you don't know what sciatica is, it's just that nerve that's, I guess, in your lower back, connected to your butt, connected to your thigh, connected down your legs. It can radiate all through the back of your leg. And it's just the baby sitting on that nerve makes it so painful. Now, I have to thank God because this pregnancy, I have still had back pain, but I haven't experienced as much sciatica this time around. And so far, like I said, I'm almost 8.5 months. I have not been struggling to get out of the bed this time. And I don't feel it as much throughout the day. I'm gonna just keep my prayers up for that one. But some things that have helped me with sciatica: stretching, walking, not constantly sitting down, and definitely not standing up for long periods of time. Standing up for long periods of time, just I be in pain by the end of the day. But also sitting for too long, same thing. If you've ever experienced carpal tunnel or sciatica, let me know down in the comments, okay? Because child, we in this together. Let me know what works for you, what doesn't work. Let me know about that too, okay?